Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 6th of January 2017, a whole new year. There's a cat in the middle of the road eating bread. That's it, 2017 brings you these crazy events like cats in the road eating bread. I still have no idea why the old guy who lives on that corner throws the bread in the middle of the road. There's a big field next to the road. Why not throw the bread on the field for the birds, cats, whatever else? I think he doesn't like the birds and cats. He doesn't throw the bread to feed them. He throws the bread in the road to try and get them run over. That's the old man. So yes, it's 2017, hooray-ish. Right, I think we'll let him go because he's bigger than us. Brave decision there. He's bigger than us, let's let him go. So yes, it is Friday morning. As you can see, it's light, not pitch black. Well, I've left the decorative lights on behind. He's turning, I don't trust. If they put their indicators on, then they go straight on sometimes. They're very annoying. And then they give you a funny look because you pulled out on them. You got your indicator on. Yeah, but it's just there. I didn't mean it. How am I supposed to know these things? Right, turn that off. There we go, just in case. So yes, I'm doing a morning run because well, probably because you're sick of seeing me in the dark, or not seeing me at all, just seeing a dark blob. And was it? No, it's not going that way, so we'll go this way. Also, just a bit of a change of scenery. Yeah, a bit of change of scenery because it's different route, isn't it, on the way to work as opposed to coming back. So, see a bit of a different route. And yeah, see what's happening. So last week's vlog taught me a lot about YouTube game players. They must be geniuses, must be, because the amount of channels I watch that play YouTube games and talk over them and whatever else, and they're away just playing and talking. I thought, well, it's easy, I can do that. I can do that. Why don't I do that when I do a vlog and play Star Wars Battlefront? It'll be easy. It's not easy at all, as the vlog showed, because as soon as I started playing a game, which admittedly it took a long time to find anyone to play with, because who'd be up at 5:30 on New Year's Eve? Apart from me, obviously, but no one else. So it took forever to find the game. Eventually find the game, and of course the talking stops because I have to start concentrating on playing the game. I completely forget that I'm supposed to be talking on the vlog. So, incredible though it seems, playing a game is more concentration requiring, I'm trying to think of proper words for that, concentration requiring than driving, evidently, because I can talk now and drive and not run into stuff, but I can't play a game and talk. Just, no, I couldn't do it. So that idea's gone out the window. I might do just some videos though of games. I use that QuickTime screen capture on the Mac. And I think you can capture sound as well. I did notice the audio was a bit quiet on last week's vlog, but I'm not sure if it was quiet because I just had the camera like it is now, but on a table mount, one of those spider mounts. Or maybe I was just talking quietly because I was conscious it was 5:30 in the morning. I didn't want to wake the rest of the household up, so I probably was talking a bit softer, and I didn't have the gameplay sound up too loud, I don't think. So anyway, you know, it's a change. It dragged out a lot. I doubt anyone would bother watching half an hour of it, to be fair. Oh, please. Not talking, honestly. Now, so, oh yes, funnily enough, did see in the news this week, talking about police, in America I think this is though, that Apple's been sued for not blocking FaceTime while driving because a crash that people in the opposing vehicle, as opposed to the one being driven, died, and the cause of the crash was down to a lad FaceTiming while driving, they believe. I've got to admit, I don't quite get it. If your hands free on a phone call, it's no different than FaceTiming, is it? I don't see where the difference is. The concentration is on talking. I mean, FaceTiming, you don't have to concentrate on the person you're talking to. Just like when I'm doing this vlog, I don't have to concentrate to look at the camera. I can look at what's going on driving. Occasionally I'll look at the camera in the same way I'd look at my speedo or look at the controls to change the temperature or anything else. So, I mean, while you're driving, you're used to constantly glancing in other directions just for the general function of the vehicle. I mean, that's just been since cars were invented. So, in the same way, if you're on a phone call or on a FaceTime call, I don't see the difference. It shouldn't distract you anymore. And the thing is, of course, you know, if you're saying, oh, being on the phone is distracting because you're having a conversation, having people in the car is distracting because they're sat next to you talking to you, and then you've got to look that way. And that's worse. You're looking that way, you're not looking where you're going at all. You're looking at the person next to you. So, therefore, they should sort of ban passengers in cars, or passengers in cars must be gagged. That would be better, wouldn't it? To make sure that they can't talk, they must be gagged when they get in, all passengers, to stop distractions. And all children must be restrained in straitjackets when in cars as well. These are new rules I'm making up on the fly to solve the problems of people being distracted in cars. Because, you know, if you can't FaceTime, because apparently that's caused a crash, because you're unconvinced about it. And obviously there's this thing about phone calls anyway, that people say even hands-free phone calls are distracting. All other distractions must go. That's it. So gag passengers, children and young adults in straitjackets to stop them messing about, and then the roads will be much safer. That's it. Oh, mandatory driving tests every 3 months as well. And if you fail it, 12 months ban from driving. Enforced with a big fine if you get caught. That'll solve even more problems, because there'll be probably about 2 cars on the road then. I'll get to work so much quicker. This is a fantastic idea. I'm making notes in a video. I'll watch this video back and then I'm sending this through to Parliament. All these new ideas I've just come up with. Fantastic stuff. So anyway, on a more serious note, needless to say, I didn't see the New Year in because I fell asleep beforehand because I was up too early. New Year's Eve, but I had to be asleep early New Year's Eve because New Year's Day we had a trip out to York to see some relatives and have food, so I had to drive New Year's Day, so I couldn't be up late anyway. Not like all you lot partying all night and drinking the pubs dry. But no, I was tucked up in bed nice and early. So yes, also first week back at work, well, Tuesday through to today, so only 4 days. It's, well, obviously Monday we're off because it's a bank holiday. I actually did get Monday was the only day from the 23rd when we finished work that I think I didn't have anything special to do. I had to go Tesco's again. In fact, my Christmas was spent mostly in Tesco's. Oh, Morrison's one day. We went to Morrison's because we were going past Morrison. Tesco's was further away, so we went to Morrison's for a change. Except we managed to do that after trampolining a week ago Tuesday, and went in at like 10 to 6, not realising it shut at 6. So at 20 past 6 when we were checking out, there were still people trying to get in. They're like, look, we shut at 6, stop coming in. And I'm like, oh, you shut at 6? Didn't realise. A big trolley full of stuff trying to check it out. Did wonder why there was no one on the tills. We had to do the self-serve with a massive trolley load, which was like, but yeah, so yeah, I won't say the days that I went to Tesco's, but I will say I didn't go on Christmas Day and I didn't go on New Year's Day to Tesco's. Other than that, pretty much all the time, and it was packed because everyone was just bulk buying stuff. There'll be no one shopping at Tesco's for weeks now because they'll just be eating all the food and stuff they bought ridiculous amounts of beforehand. So work-wise, back in on Tuesday. The flooring edging is still getting finished, even though the flooring got finished last week. The edging didn't turn up. In fact, didn't turn up till Wednesday, and I didn't come to start doing it till yesterday. So that's getting dealt with. Also, just generally getting on with finishing off. Obviously tidied the office up a lot while we had everything pulled out. You put it back better, redo some wiring. some of the networking systems, because we had some legacy networking cables that weren't being used. Got another couple of new duplex laser printers. I say new, they were old, I found one on eBay, but they're perfectly fine for what we use them for. But they're networked as well, you see, because previously the black lasers we had would slave to computers, which caused me problems because I either had to locate them near a computer or run extension USB cable. And then of course you've got just computers sat about doing nothing other than run a printer, because with that old, the newer computers wouldn't connect to them, so I had to use an older one to do it. So I've got a couple of networked Samsung duplex as well, double-side, auto print double-sided, which is a lot better printers. So sort of installed them and got everyone's computers pointing towards them now, so that's now lots neater as well. So that's all gone well. It's not been too bad. It was very busy on Tuesday with all the orders that had built up over the Christmas week while we're off, and then Wednesday was quite busy as well. Yesterday wasn't so bad, but I did yesterday get on with, well, actually Wednesday and yesterday got on with tidying up the roasting room finally and sorting it out. What's he up to? I'm doing a delivery down here somewhere. I hope he's not dropping a pallet off. It's a little pallet. He's trying to work out if he can just throw the thing off the back. Let's not use the tail lift, let's throw the box out and drag it across the road. Like a naughty child. So, yeah, sorted out the roasting room a bit, made some room because I've got a customer who comes and collects stuff normally, he's just from down in Halifax, and he's looking at possibly starting roasting coffee himself, so he's been in paying lots of attention to all my roasters and roasting and things, and he's been wanting to see, we've got a 1 kilo red electric that's been crated up, and he is quite interested in getting that to start his own roasting with. So I said I'd get him it out, but I said it's gonna have to wait till January because I was just so maxed out before Christmas. So yeah, I started getting that out, and lo and behold, I'd got the crate open and some of the bits out yesterday, and he turned up again to pick some more stock up yesterday, so it came along to have a look. And he was very impressed because it looks a lot different to the 1 kilo I've got that I use, because it's donkey's years old, my one, compared to the revised the design so many times. It looks a lot more tidier now. So I got on with that, and he had a good look at the roaster, so just finishing tidying, and I'm going to get that 1 kilo up and running so he can do some roasting on it himself and just see what it's all about, and hopefully get excited about it and look to buy it in probably, I think he said March or April it would be, so a bit of time, but it can wait for him. So that's been all good as well. I've got some stuff to read for Richard's Nellis, which I'm hoping to do on Burdock Way, because I'll probably be stopped in a queue on there, so I can look at the notes for Richard. And other things that have been happening. Oh yeah, MacBook Air. Continuing the Xbox 360 woes, although I don't know if you did notice, one thing I did manage to do is I've now repositioned the Xbox within the media cabinet, although I had to use a single socket extension. The stupid Xbox, not only does it have the fattest power connector to plug it into the Xbox I've ever seen, but also the power brick, which is in itself an enormous block of madness, has a proprietary 2 flat pin, it's almost like an American socket, plug into it. I don't know why this taxi behind me is trying to like drive into me. There's cars in front of me, where am I supposed to go, man? You might be late for your next pickup, but it's not my fault. So yeah, it's got this proprietary, it's not like your normal power bricks would have like those sort of 3-pin plugs. You used to see them on kettles a lot as well, and of course computers, PCs traditionally use those 3-pin plugins as well, so that would be alright, because I could just get another one of those leads and chop it off and then feed it through and then put the plug back on. But notice there's this proprietary 2-pin slot thing, and I thought if I start chopping this up, it's going to go wrong, isn't it? There's a weird coloured cables in and I'll wire it wrong and explode the Xbox or something, and it'll be bad. So not having that, no. And obviously if I need to sell the Xbox again, having a chopped up cable is going to be a bit of a downer. And getting a replacement look like, you know, it'd be proprietary 20 quid for a power cable off Microsoft or something stupid. Like, not doing that. I'm hoping, there's not often that I hope to miss the light change here. Oh yes, I've missed the light change so I can read Richard's thing. Oh god, we're going to be a little bit late, but it's not so bad. Shouldn't miss anyone. So yes, I had to run a single socket, put it on, but the other thing was, of course, I got to get the PS4 up on the top, side on, so Darth Vader is now displayed. Alright, so what he's telling me, we missed something about TNP print. We may have gone past it, or may not have gone past it, I don't know. I need to look up the directions, and then next week maybe I'll figure that out. It used to be called Bakes and Lord. Oh, bloody hell. They never last as long as you want to. And when you're in a rush, they just stay red forever. You're just like, what? You cheeky monkey. Did you see that? Shocking. Done it myself a lot. When I'm in a rush, when you're in a rush, you make every opportunity to get in, don't you? It's fair enough. That was a fair move. He could have done with an indicating to warn me he was doing it, so of just driving along. He's going to scoot through there as well. Look at that. Saved 3 minutes there. Good work, man. Good work. So good. This is even better because I can read more of my notes on my watch. Notes on the watch. How's this for technology? So the crash. What's this? It went bust. Something to do with the smiler. Rogue One Star Wars story. Richard Nellis finally got to see that and he said it was good. I agree. It was a good film. I enjoyed it. Kiss songs, Crazy Crazy Nights. He was going to sing that, but India in the Feathers. Sting the wrestler as the Kiss group looked like. Something about that. But he was going to sing Crazy Crazy Nights, but I think in the end he did the Primitives and Crash, which is actually a good song as well. So not so bad with either, really. Oh, here we go. Another taxi behind me. A lot of taxis be out tonight. This morning. It's this morning, but it is a bit grey still, isn't it? So it could be night for all we know. Let me just turn down here. Hope this woman notices that I'm turning, so I don't run her over. Oh, a bin lorry. Right, so while the bin lorry's disrupting, the Iron Man van, oh, that's up that lane. We just turned off Pelham Lane. Some nice emblazonment on that. Oh, new videos by Angry Dashcam Man, apparently. Yeah, he's put some new videos up, which was a surprise because we thought he'd disappeared off the face of the planet, to be perfectly honest. But he has actually put some up now, so I cannot see if. Oh, it never breaks, but look at him go! And another van. Wow. So yeah, Angry Dashcam Man put up a few videos. There was one in Ellen, funnily enough, from just before Christmas. I'm not sure if it was the people's fault or not. Someone was coming along the street and he'd pulled along as well. And to be fair, you know, he pulled right up to the parked cars on the right-hand side himself. And the car sort of had to cut in because of him, but scratched, you know, because he cut too tight, he scratched the side of the car that was, hey, magic, scratched the side of the car there, but I was kind of like, well, all right, you know, he scratched the car, but, you know, you could have given him more room to get through as well into the barging forward, so a bit of an odd one. So that was that one. What else we got? I think that's about it. So yeah. Oh, he goes past because he goes to the range. So Richard must live at the top of Pelham Lane or further up that way. So he comes down Pelham Lane. That's why he goes past the Iron Man van. Got you, Richard. Anyway, I'm here, so I better go and do some work. It's 20 minutes of vlog. 20 minutes. See, the morning one, it takes longer to get to work in the morning than it does to get home. So maybe I should do more morning vlogs, but I'm not always in the sort of fit state on a morning to talk, so who knows. Right, enjoy 2017. Well, I hope you're enjoying 2017. Have a good weekend and weeks next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. I never got to do the MacBook. I'll do it next week. See ya.